Owen. Owen. Oh, look at that look. I don't know if that's gratitude or contentment. I always wonder if our furry friends know when we're recording them or when we're wooing on them, or what is it, doting on them. I don't know if that's the right terminology. But I'll tell you what, I was walking him this morning, and if you have a dog, it probably can resonate. And if you walk your dog, it probably even resonate more. He's always up. Owen is always up for a walk. I think he's always grateful. You see when the ears go back. For me, I know there's a sense of contentment when his ears are back, relaxed. You see that nose just going, he's sniffing. He's just relaxed. Can you imagine if we just had our lives where we were just kind of go about it, just grateful, content? I know dogs, and I know I'm comparing us with dogs. And I know we're obviously a different creature than a dog, but something about having a dog, there's something about seeing the contentment of a dog. It just makes me think he's grateful. I remember when we rescued Owen back 6 years ago, he was scrounging in the garbage, and an actual vet found him, or actually was at a restaurant in town, and he was like out on his own, just kind of out struggling for scraps. He was a hot mess. And then we rescued him. We adopted him into our family 6 years ago, and there he is. And he did kind of strike gold, having a walk on the beach every day, go for runs, get fed, right? So there's a look of contentment. My question to you is, when you're maybe not feeling grateful or not so content, think of how far you've already come. I think back to 6 years ago when this dog was out in the street, and I know he doesn't know, but I do. And when I see that look of the gratitude and contentment, let me just share this with you. Mind you, it being a dog, and the ears are back, and just relax and sitting in the sand and not a care in the world. Man, it kind of almost makes you wish sometimes you'd be a dog, right? As we venture, closer into the end of the year and the holidays, we have a couple of options to go, right? Maybe thinking back of all the things that didn't go our way, didn't go as planned, things that didn't work out, maybe our disappointments, maybe with relationships, maybe with our bodies. Maybe you were trying so hard to get desperately back in shape and get the weight off once and for all. And I know I speak to a lot of you being a weight loss coach. And maybe you're not exactly where you want, but I bet you there's something to be grateful for. Maybe even it's God giving you another day to try. Maybe having today doesn't mean that yesterday went as planned, or last month, or last 3 months, or the last 6 months went according to plan, but you can potentially be grateful that you have another day to try. And I know what's exciting about this dog is he's always, what I say exciting for me, what I'm grateful for this dog is he's always ready to go for a walk. I was telling my wife the other day, we had a little date night the other night, and I was telling her, I was like, the dog, Owen always seems to be ready. If you have a dog, for the most part, they always seem to be ready to do whatever you want to do, right? So agreeing for the most part. I should say for the most part agreeing. Like always, hey, you want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? He's always up for a walk. When it's time to go to bed, it's time to eat, it's always like agreeable. And maybe part of the reason why things aren't agreeable right now in your world is because maybe there isn't a sense of gratitude. And I just wanted to say that I'm grateful for my followers. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for those of you who continue to watch, who continue to be encouraged. I'm grateful for not only my family for their support and my wife, but I'm also grateful for you as a viewer. Whether you're coming on here on a Sunday every once in a while, or you're following all the posts that I have, and I have a lot of things to share and a lot of posts. I hope it's helpful. I hope in your journey, particularly if you're on a weight loss journey and you're over 40 and maybe you've been struggling, maybe you haven't had much to be grateful for, I hope I've provided a sense of encouragement. It helps me, as I reflect on the Sunday walk and just thinking how grateful I am to be able to live on a beautiful place like this. This is a beautiful beach. I've been here for 20 years. You wonder why I haven't really gone anywhere. You can see the sky is beautiful. The air temperature is perfect right now. It's one of the best times to be here. I got my man's best friend here. Owen, come here. Show your face. Come on, don't be bashful. Owen, hey, good morning to you. Owen is a little bit shy, not really. He's a Ridgeback Pit, if you're wondering what kind of dog he is. He's a Ridgeback Pit. He is a handful. We have to continually train him. He's not one to be off the leash because I don't think he'd probably come back for dinner time. But yeah, I just wanted to express today on Sunday maybe a sense of gratitude. And you're like, well, why are you doing that and being public? Maybe if it's something that you think about today going into your Sunday, maybe not so much disappointed in the things that didn't happen, or maybe the week or the weight that you see on the scale or what you didn't get done, or maybe how life and your circumstances aren't really all that awesome right now. Trust me, I've been there. I'm in there to some extent now. I think, though, what I'm grateful for is actually all of those challenges and struggles and uncomfortable places that I feel life just puts you into on purpose, because then you realize the things that I don't think it'd be something you'd be able to have gratitude for if you didn't come through struggle or some sort of challenge along the way, right? Can I get an amen there? So I look back at all the things that I've grown and improved and gotten better and made progress on and really had some success with and wins. It's because of the struggle and the challenges that were there prior to overcoming them, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. And I hope this short little video, call it a daily dose, whatever you want to call it, I hope it found you well. And if you're getting up this morning and you're feeling discouraged and you're feeling discontent and you're feeling you're feeling just out of sorts and you're feeling like there's nothing to be grateful for, trust me, it's not a good place to be in. But I can tell you, if you just wake up and you say, you know what, God gave me another day. Even if you don't have faith, God did give me another day to live today. He gave me another chance to make a difference in my own life, maybe somebody else's life. And that in and of itself is enough to be grateful for. If you have a furry friend, maybe you're grateful for your furry friend. Look at that big butt. Hey boy, ready? He's like, let's go, Dad. It's time for breakfast. Anyway, Mark Avens here. I'm in Atlantic Beach. Well, right now I'm in Neptune Beach, just the beach over, walking. And I hope you have an amazing, blessed Sunday. I hope all of your goals that you achieve. I hope all of your wins you win. I hope all of the struggles you're overcome. I hope through the struggles, when there's maybe times where you don't feel grateful or feeling of content and your ears aren't back, like my Owen, that you get through those. I'm praying for you. I love you. Take care and have a blessed Sunday.